Hey, it's Mazzy. This is Whack-A-Mole number 182, 182. I want to kind of take it down a few notches and do this one really slowly and see if I can just, not just rattle it off and pay attention. Now, I'm wearing something I don't usually wear. It was a freebie. I'm a shill. Tunnel Records. Ben at Tunnel Records gave me this when I was in San Francisco a couple weeks ago. Staff. This is like a tour jacket. He is part of the collective. He put a record store within the 4-Star Theater on Clement Street in San Francisco. If you saw my journey through San Francisco, all those wonderful days in my old hometown, and you saw on Clement Street that old movie theater that has been renovated, turning into a music venue and screening of old of rock and roll documentaries. Just a great thing. And they did this for the staff of the opening of the 4-Star Theater. This is kind of sentimental to me. This is really cool. I don't know where I'm going to wear it, to a bar mitzvah or something. Where would I wear this? On the runway at Fashion Week in New York, maybe in the fall. So Random Records. I can't get that last button. Kind of nice, kind of cool, right? Staff. 5 records. I'm going to just do this one wall here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stephen Stills, original member of the Buffalo Springfield with Neil Young and Richie Furay, and is it Dewey? Is that his name? Palmer. Of course, one of the first supergroups. Well, not the first. Of course, Cream was probably before that. It was before that. But Crosby, Stills, Nash, and then Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young. The Berkeley Community Theater, a venue I went many times in the early 70s. I did not see this show, but I did see Crosby and Nash around this time, maybe 72, at the Berkeley Community Theater. Neil Young showed up and played. This is an Omnivore release. My friend The Wax gave me this, so this was a free comp. This just came out in the last couple years. This is a live show, and he plays acoustic and electric. This is fantastic. So I got this free, but this is a good a performance of Stephen Stills at the Berkeley Community Theater, which is on the Berkeley High School campus, but it's a great venue. Led Zeppelin played there. I saw Elton John there. I saw Neil Young there. I saw Cat Stevens there. I've seen so many shows there. It's a wonderful, wonderful venue. But this just came out in the last, 3 years or so, give or take. They finally released these recordings. This is that time, like soon after his first solo album came out, Love the One You're With, which is, if you can't be with the one you love, then love the one you're with. Some people don't like when I drop an album flat like that, but it doesn't hurt them. It really doesn't. Oh, On the Shore by Trees. Now, this is a band that I, for whatever reason, totally missed the first time around. They had, 2 or 3 records, produced by Tony Cox. They look at this wonderful cover, On the Shore. They're in that vein of folk rock, like Fairport Convention, Pentangle. What year was this? This was 1971. So the same year. Wow, what a coincidence. The same year as that live show. So when Steve Stills was playing live in Berkeley, this was being recorded around that time. We don't know what month or anything. But this was reissued in 2020 on Earth Records, three of their records, I think. And I just missed Trees. I missed Trees. Wonderful, wonderful music. Just wonderful. That's all I can say about it. I don't know the history of the band, but this is a killer record. I've shown this many times, so I apologize. Maybe I'll grab one more after. But Dina Valente, folk singer, the original member of Quicksilver Messenger Service, went in prison for drugs, came back out. So he missed the first three Quicksilver Messenger albums, and he came back on them. Now he made this record, which was produced by Bob Johnston, I think. For Columbia Records, for Epic Records. Yeah, Bob Johnson worked with Dylan, and I believe he worked with Leonard Cohen as well. This is a wonderful folk record. Reverb drenched, a lot of 6 and 12 string guitar. I love this record. Children of the Sun was my favorite song on this album, but it's a great record. I really didn't love when he came back to Quicksilver, and even though they had their biggest hits, Just for Love and Have Another Hit, Fresh Air, it became a different band. I think John Cipollina got pushed back his sound with Gary Duncan and Freeberg in terms of what they were about. He was the lead singer. It became different. Now, some of it I enjoy, but this is a fantastic record. This is Tompkins Square, a San Francisco label. I met the guy, the Tompkins Records guy in the Bay Area recently, who puts these records out. I need to reach out to him, but this is a cool ass record, really. Get the original on Epic, or even this record. I think this is what's different about this one. This was a mono record, so this is 1968. That crossover of mono and stereo. Oh, talk about a dark record. This is Scott Walker's The Drift. This was on 4AD. Now, if you don't know Scott Walker, the Walker brothers, expatriate American, goes to the UK and forms the Walker brothers. Three non-brothers, three singers, but he was the main guy of the Walker brothers. Had a lot of hits in the UK. Never really made it in America ever. One of my favorite covers they did, big hit, is the Tom Rush song, No Regrets. They covered that great song by the folk singer Tom Rush. But he did a series of records that are so dark, so moody, so dreary, and so beautiful. Very much like David Bowie's final album, Black Star. There's a lot of that in this. And of course, if you listen to his voice, that kind of Anthony Newley-like vocal style that Bowie actually emulated early on. And well, throughout his career here and there, he was a big fan of Scott Walker. David Bowie is very influenced of Scott Walker. And this is from 2006. This is a 2016 reissue. But this is a really cool record, and you have to really dig deep and really let this kind of flow within you. So there you go. I think I pulled too many records, but oh, okay. You got a couple new Lou Reed records. Now, I really like New Sensation. I think this is a cool record. This is very accessible, very commercial. This is that whole time of video games were kind of getting on. This is from what year was this? Does it say here? I'm thinking this is like 86, 7. I don't see a date on here. Produced by Lou Reed and John Jansen. I Love You, Suzanne is on here. I believe that song is covered on the new Light in the Attic record with all the different cover songs by Lou Reed. Great song. My red joystick, obviously that subliminal sexual male phallic analogy there. New Sensations, a great tune. 5 minutes and 45 seconds. That is a killer tune. That's my favorite song on this album, New Sensations, the title track. My Friend George. You know, this is a great record. This could well be one of Lou Reed's best albums. And you never see anyone really showcase it or talk about it. But New Sensations, God, RCA Records, incredible. And since I grabbed two, this is interesting. Okay, there was a whole I got a promo of this when it came out from my buddy from Arista, my friend Bruce from Arista Records. This is from 1978. 1978. It's a promo copy, that's why it's notched. This is recorded or mastered or cut, I don't remember the deal, in binaural. Binaural was the new thing, and it was almost like this. I wish I could tell you what it's, how to describe it. Binaural was the big thing. Where does it say binaural? It must say somewhere here. Okay, here we go. You see that? I'll read that to you for those of you who aren't paying attention. This is a stereo binaural sounding recording produced by Lou Reed and Richard Robinson. It almost has like ADR, automatic double tracking, ADT, what's it called that John Lennon used to use, the double track. It's actually nothing like that. So I am kind of making this up as I go along. But it's a certain, like, I want to say out of phase. Someone's going to tell me the reality of binaural. I know it, but I cannot for the life of me describe it. But this is a cool ass record as well. Someone just commented that they like my channel because I say cool ass. So maybe I'll get another subscriber because I said cool ass. But there's a lot of, what's great about Lou Reed's catalog, it's a deep dive, and there's so much into it. The RCA years, the Arista years, the Warner Brothers years, of course. It's so vast and so wonderful. Arista, Clive Davis's label. So, you know, ending up with two fantastic Lou Reed records that really, you know, everybody knows take a walk on the wild side and the Velvet Underground, and there's so much good music from Lou Reed. Rock and Roll Animal, the live. So I think that's it. Thanks, Ben. Thanks, Tunnel Records. Tunnel Records in San Francisco, one of the great record stores in San Francisco, out on Taravel and the one on Clement Street. But go to the Taravel one first. There's surf shops there. There's burrito places there. There's a cafe across the street. You're really close to the Pacific Ocean and Golden Gate Park. So thank you for watching. I'm in a whack-a-mole mood right now. That's why I'm doing these. I've done several back-to-back. So thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. You think I'm full of shit, but this is fun. I love pulling my collection. I'm gonna go play these Lou Reed albums right now. I'm walking upstairs. See you later. Mazzy loves you. Take care. Oh, fuck.